Today we're going to be installing the KRX4 high doors by Razor Edge Design. Okay, now starting on the KRX4 seat, we're going to remove 6 push pins. One here, 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 and here, as well as one up top here and one here. Next, we're going to remove 9 Phillips screws. We've got one here, 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 and here. All right, next we're going to release these 2 screws in order to get to the back of the speaker screws if you have those. All right, once you take this off, you're going to have to release this cable from this clip here just by popping it open. You can go ahead and unlatch the inner door handle and take the skin off. Once the skin's off, while you got it off, you want to go ahead and take out these 2 Phillips screws, and then you can reassemble this back onto the door frame. If you have the speaker model or have speakers, you can go ahead and take them out. The factory speakers got Phillips screws coming through but are held on by nuts, so you want to make sure you get those nuts off, and then you can disassemble the top of the inner part, and then go ahead and take out the 2 or 3 Phillips that pull the bottom half off. Just like the front door, once you get this reinstalled, you're gonna have to cut this little finger tab right at the wear mark, and you'll see there's a wear mark. I've already cut this one. Also, you've got 2 brackets. You got one here and one here. Take your cutoff wheel and zip those off. Clean them up really nice. Maybe throw a little black paint on there. And then we're ready to start putting the door pieces back together. Next, you're gonna wanna locate your brackets. These mount the new door skin to the door frame. They're gonna be labeled driver rear 1, driver rear 2, and driver rear 3. Notice the orientation here. These slots are vertical on each one, and notice the placement and how they're located. Next, you're going to insert your longer bolts with your shoulder spacer through the door handle area, and those are going to line up with the door handle mechanism. Once you get those lightly bolted up, we can move on to the next step. Once you've got the door installed using these 2 loose screws, you don't want to have them tight yet, you can move on to the 2 that are underneath here and here. If you don't have a speaker, this one is easy to get to. If you do have a speaker, you're gonna have to come up with some fancy ways of putting that nut on back there. But it can be done maybe with some tape and a boxed in wrench. After that, you're gonna move on to 1, 2, 3. This one is also a little bit difficult to get to, but with a little bit of finagling, you can get to it. Go ahead and get them snugged up and then see how the door sits. You may have a little bit of play here that you can adjust the door up, down, and make sure that your door gaps and everything are gonna line up. After you like the placement, go ahead and tighten everything up. And your front door should match your back door, body lines, and everything straight, and you got it wrapped up. Repeat the same steps on the passenger side and you're ready to go. Thanks for purchasing our KRX full set of front and rear doors for the KRX and KRX4.